Hello everyone. The topics that we're gonna explain is about water pollution. Before that, I would like to introduce our group. My name is Cheow Jye Wei. Number matrix is 277634, and my group mate is Vinnie Huoi Sien. Number matrix is 279799. Water pollution is the contamination of water bodies, usually as a result of human activities. Water bodies include, for example, lakes, oceans, aquifers, and groundwater. Water pollution results when contaminants are introduced into the natural environment. For example, releasing inadequately treated wastewater into natural water bodies can lead to degradation of aquatic ecosystems. Water pollution can be classified as surface water or groundwater pollution. The common causes of water pollution is industrial waste, marine dumping, sewage and wastewater, oil leaks and spills, radioactive waste, and agriculture. The first common causes of water pollution is industrial waste. Many industrial sites produce waste in the form of toxic chemicals and pollutants, and those regulate. Some still do not have proper waste management systems in place. In those rare cases, industrial waste is dumped into nearby freshwater systems. When industrial waste is not treated properly, so that it can very easily pollute the freshwater system that it comes into contact with. For the second common causes of water pollution is marine dumping. The process of marine dumping is exactly what it sounds like, dumping garbage into the waters of the oceans. It might seem crazy, but household garbage is still collected and dumped into oceans by many countries across the world. Most of these items can take anywhere from 2 to 200 years to decompose completely. The third common causes of water pollution is sewage and wastewater. Harmful chemicals, bacteria, and pathogens can be found in sewage and wastewater even when it's been treated. Sewage and wastewater from each household is released into the sea with fresh water. The pathogens and bacteria found in that wastewater breed diseases, and therefore are a cause of health-related issues in humans and animals alike. For the water pollution, oil leaks and spills, the age-old phrase like water and oil is used when describing two things that do not mix easily or at all. Just as the saying states, water and oil do not mix, and oil does not dissolve in water. Large oil spills and oil leaks, while often accidental, are a major causes of water pollution. Leaks and spills often are caused by oil drilling operations in the oceans or ships that transport oil. Next, for the water pollution, agriculture. In order to protect their crops from bacteria and insects, farmers often use chemicals and pesticides. When this substance seeps into groundwater, they can harm animals, plants, and humans. Additionally, when it rains, the chemicals mix with rainwater, which then flows into rivers and streams that filter into the ocean, causes further water pollution.
Good morning, Miss. I am Vinnie with matric number 279799. Now I will proceed with the effect of water pollution and the way to overcome it. First and foremost, the effect of water pollution is affected human health. This can be seen when humans are using river to do their domestic activities, such as for bath, drinks, and cooking. Besides that, garbage disposal also causes reproduction and make problem to water and humans because human food source consists of water. The possibility for them to be poisoned by the dirty water is very high. Moreover, humans who eat marine life such as fish and prawn in the sea can also cause infectious diseases. It said that because water pollution happens in sea affected by the caused oil leaks and spills from ship collision. High and excessive nitrate content in the water will cause poisoning diseases such as cholera, allergic, and germs. For example, toxic pollution causes people to have headache and blurred vision. Second effect is affected to the economic activity. This result, while oil on the sea surface will create an unpleasant odor to tourists who come to visit the tourism area. Meanwhile, the garbage floating and built up on the beach is also very annoying and causes an unpleasant smell. The beautiful beach and crystal clear water that were originally at the focus of tourism industry now have been polluted. This will affect the tourism industry. For example, economic activities in tourism areas such as Langkawi Island will be affected. Marine pollution can affect tourist arrivals. When less tourists come, the hospitality, transportation, restaurant, tour guide, and retail sector will be affected. In addition, coral reef areas such as in Pulau Paya can be severely affected by oil pollution. When this happens, fish foraging in the reef area will also be affected. Next, the third effect of water pollution is cause extinction of aquatic living species. This can be illustrated when toxic waste from industry cause chemical waste to accumulate in the sea and rivers, and the pH of the water will also increase. So, the impact is the water become more alkaline. Industry waste often contain many toxic compounds that damage the health of aquatic life and their food. Poison can also cause marine life to lose food, habitat, and their life too. If this condition occur for a long time period, it will cause the extinction of aquatic life. For example, several sea in Malaysia as a result of the dumping of domestic waste into the sea caused turtle die due to ingestion of plastic. Furthermore, oil spill as a result of ship collision have killed fish, marine plants, and other aquatic life. The oil that covers the surface of the sea causes sunlight to not be able to penetrate it to the deep sea, thus damaging the growth of coral reef and all life that depend on it for life and for food. This means that the network of the nutritional system can be affected too. Oil spills that hit rocky areas in the sea can damage the moss that live on the rocks and further damage the ecological system. Rivers are the lifeblood of all living things including human, animal, and other living things. The river provides us with a source of clean water to complete our basic daily activities for drinking, cooking food, and bathing. Even river provide a source of protein which is rich food to humans. Apart from that, clean river can also contribute income to the country through river based on the tourism product. However, in line with the passage of time, the problem of water pollution is becoming more and more. It has also had many adverse implications for humans and other life, especially aquatic life. Next, we need to take some action to control the cleanliness of the water resources from now on, because prevention is better than cure. Some of the steps to overcome it can be explained in the following ways. The first way is to overcome water pollution is tightening enforcement of environmental law. This can be done through the enactment of Environmental Act to prevent the destruction of water in particular. These acts are enforced to prevent water pollution. These actions should be taken immediately before it is too late. Enforcement and implementation of the Act in order to prevent the public from dumping garbage into the river. For example, fines should be increased as well as longer prison sentence imposed on offenders. It can be used as an example to the public so as not to pollute water resources, especially river. Other than that, factory owners should be prosecuted in court or blacklist factories that pollute the river. Actions such as revoking loggers' license that cause river pollution can also be done. In addition, another step that need to be taken is conducting regular environmental awareness campaign like an awareness campaign through television advertisement. Advertisement on television and radio will give a more direct concept and picture to people who will more easily understand their role and begins to cultivate a responsible attitude in themselves. The public is also encouraged to participate in awareness campaigns. Among the campaigns that protect river and the sea is the Love Our River campaigns. The Love Our River campaign has carried out many activities to clean up the river area. In this campaign, participants will be taught about the importance of caring for river and ways to manage waste in order to reduce the level of water pollution to a minimum level. Last but not the least, encourage recycling program is also one of the ways that can overcome water pollution. Waste material can be reprocessed for reuse and we can classify unnecessary material into the recycling bin that have been provided. This action can prevent humans from throwing the garbage into the river. For example, waste can be processed into nutrient fertilizer to avoid waste, and newspaper can also be turned into tissue. This condition is said to be killing two birds with one stone. In this way, natural resources such as trees used to obtain raw material to meet basic human needs can be reduced. In addition, the country can also save costs to obtain human needs and at the same time be able to preserve the cleanliness of the environment. Clearly, recycling program is one way to tackle water pollution. In conclusion, all parties need to mobilize energy to address this issue. We need to work hard and smart together to ensure that next generation can also enjoy the beautiful of nature. We want that the water resources can be enjoyed for its existence today continue until the time of our descendants. Proactive measures to preserve the water resources must be done from now on. It all depends on the cooperation of all parties. The government that has the power and financial resources, the community that contribute human resources, and the individual that provide energy and ideas. If the subordinate, the individual support the program to keep the water resources from being polluted, the target will definitely succeed. As the saying goes, many hands make light work. That's all from us. Thank you.